Hi, everyone. Welcome to English Coffee Time.
Hey there, I'm Neo.
And I'm Emma. This is English Coffee Time, the channel where we talk in real, everyday American English, but slowly and clearly, perfect for beginners and intermediate learners.
We regularly upload long conversations, 30 to 60 minutes, so you can listen while you drink your coffee, walk, drive, or do chores. Just press play and let the English flow into your ears.
Listening every day is the secret to getting really good at English fast. So please hit that red subscribe button right now, and also tap the bell so you never miss a new episode.
Exactly. Turn on notifications and let's grow together. We're so happy you're here.
Okay, ready for today's coffee chat? Today we're talking about something super useful, how to improve your reading skills in English. Neo, you read a lot, right? And I'm always trying to get better at understanding what I read.
Yes, let's help everyone, and you, Emma, feel more confident with reading. We'll go slow, repeat important phrases, and share real stories and tips. Let's start.
Hey, Neo, how have you been? I was thinking about you because I've been trying to read more English books, but sometimes I get stuck on words or don't understand the whole story. You've probably read tons of books. Can you give me some tips on how to improve reading and understanding in English?
Oh, hi, Emma. I've been good, thanks. Sure, I'd love to help. Reading in English can be tricky at first, but with practice, it gets easier and more fun. Let's talk about it like a casual chat, but I'll explain things step by step for beginners. We're using simple American English words and phrases. Okay, first, why is reading important?
Totally. I think reading helps with vocabulary, grammar, and even speaking, right? But how do I start if I'm a beginner?
Yes, exactly. Reading builds your word bank. That's like a collection of words you know. It also shows you how sentences work in real life. For beginners, start with easy materials. Don't pick a hard novel like War and Peace. Try children's books or graded readers, books made for English learners with simple words.
Graded readers? Like what?
Yeah, books from publishers like Oxford or Penguin. They have levels: starter, beginner, intermediate. For example, The Little Prince in a simple version. I remember my first graded reader was Alice in Wonderland at level 1. I felt so proud when I finished it.
That's a good memory. I tried reading a kid's book once about a cat who goes on adventures. It was fun, but I had to look up words like whiskers and purr. How do I deal with unknown words?
Great question. Don't stop and look up every word. That makes reading slow and boring. Read the whole sentence or paragraph first. Guess the meaning from context, the words around it. For example, if it says, "The cat's whiskers twitched," you can guess whiskers are like hairs on the face.
Okay, context clues. That's helpful. But if I really don't get it, then what?
Then, use a dictionary app on your phone, like Merriam-Webster. It's free and has audio too, but limit it to 3 to 5 words per page. Write them down in a notebook with the sentence. Review them later.
I like that. Share a story? When did you first struggle with reading English?
Sure. When I was learning, I picked up a newspaper article about sports. Words like slam dunk confused me. I thought it was about food, but after guessing and checking, I learned it's a basketball move. Now it's one of my favorite phrases.
Haha, that's funny. Slam dunk, like scoring big. Okay, what about understanding the main idea? Sometimes I read but don't get the point.
That's common. Practice skimming, reading fast to get the big picture. Look at titles, headings, first sentences of paragraphs.
Then, scan for details. For example, in a news story, skim for who, what, where, when, why.
Skimming and scanning. Can we practice with an example?
Yes. Imagine this short text. Title: A Day at the Beach. Yesterday, Sarah went to the beach with her dog. They played in the sand and swam in the ocean. It was sunny and warm. Skim: It's about a beach day. Scan: Who, Sarah and dog. Where, beach. What, played and swam.
Easy. I get it. Now, for intermediate level, what should I read?
Move to short stories or blogs. Sites like BBC Learning English have free articles with audio, or fan fiction about your favorite movies. Simple language, but exciting.
Fan fiction? Like stories about Harry Potter written by fans?
Exactly. I read one about superheroes. It helped me learn action words like fly, fight, save, and it's fun, so you keep reading.
Motivation is key. How do I stay motivated when it's hard?
Set small goals. Read 10 minutes a day. Join a reading challenge on Goodreads. Track books and see friends' progress. Reward yourself. Finish a chapter. Eat chocolate.
Chocolate, yes. Tell me about a time reading changed something for you.
Okay, real story. I read The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho in English. It was intermediate level. The story about following dreams inspired me to travel alone for the first time. I understood themes like destiny and signs. Reading it's built my confidence.
Wow, that's inspiring. Themes, like main ideas in a story. How do I find themes?
Look for repeated ideas or symbols. In The Alchemist, the desert symbolizes challenges. Discuss with friends or online forums to understand better.
Online forums, like Reddit? Subreddit for books?
Yes, r/books or r/learn English. Post questions. What does this mean in Chapter 5? People help.
Good tip. What about newspapers or magazines for real-world reading?
Start with easy ones like USA Today. Short articles, simple words. Read about topics you like: sports, movies, food. I remember reading about a famous chef's recipe, learned words like stir, bake, season.
Recipes are great. They have steps so easy to follow. Any app for that?
All Recipes or BBC Good Food. Read recipes, then try cooking. Double practice, reading and doing.
Fun. Now, vocabulary building from reading.
Highlight new words, but digitally if on Kindle. Make flashcards with apps like Anki. Review daily.
Anki. Spaced repetition?
Yes, shows words at the right times to remember. I used it for 100 words from a mystery book. Now I know the words clue, suspect, detective.
Mystery books sound exciting. Recommend one for beginners?
The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes in simplified version. Short stories, puzzles to solve while reading.
I'll try. What if I read too slow?
Speed comes with practice. Time yourself. Read a page, note the time. Next week, faster, but focus on understanding first.
Right. Share another memory?
When I was intermediate, I read a blog about travel. It described Paris. The Eiffel Tower lights up at night like a giant Christmas tree. I visualized it and later visited. Reading prepared me.
Visualization helps understanding. Imagine pictures from words.
Exactly. For beginners, picture books are comics like Calvin and Hobbes. Funny, simple dialogues.
Comics, with pictures, easier to guess meanings.
Yes, webtoons or graphic novels too.
Okay, let's role play reading a short text. You read, I ask questions.
Sure. Text. Once upon a time, in a small village, lived a kind old man. He had a magic garden where flowers bloomed all year. One day, a lost bird flew in and sang a beautiful song. Now, what's the setting?
Small village, magic garden.
Who is the main character?
Kind old man.
Good. Practice like this builds comprehension.
What about idioms in reading, like raining cats and dogs?
Learn common ones. In context, it was raining cats and dogs, so we stayed inside. Guess, heavy rain.
Yeah, books with idioms?
English idioms in use, but read stories to see them naturally.
Now, for advanced beginners, novels?
Start with young adult, like The Giver, simple plot, deep ideas.
Plot, storyline, characters, setting, conflict, resolution.
Yes, summarize after each chapter. What happened?
Helps retention. Any group reading?
Book clubs online. Discuss on Zoom.
Cool. Memory from you?
I joined a club for To Kill a Mockingbird. Learned about themes like justice. Hard words, but group explained.
Justice. Fairness. Okay, audiobooks?
Great. Listen while reading text. Apps like Audible or Libby. Free with library card.
Syncs listening and reading.
Yes, I did with Harry Potter. Improved pronunciation too.
Pronunciation from reading? How?
Sound out words or use Forvo app for audio.
Nice. What about articles on phones?
News apps like Flipboard, set to easy English.
Topics, environment, health.
Read daily. I read about climate change, learned global warming, recycle.
Relevant. How to avoid frustration.
If stuck, switch to easier text. Build up.
Patience. Another tip, read aloud.
Yes, improves fluency. Record yourself, compare to native.
Embarrassing but helpful.
Start alone. I did with poems. Rhythm helps.
Poems, like Dr. Seuss for beginners.
Fun rhymes, like The Cat in the Hat.
Okay, let's do long role play. Pretend we're reading a story together.
Story, The Lost Key. Tom woke up early. He needed his key for work, but it was gone. He looked under the bed. Nothing. In the kitchen? No. Then his cat meowed. The key was in her toy box. Now, questions.
What did Tom lose? Key. Where did he look? Bed, kitchen. Who found it? Cat indirectly.
Summarize.
Tom lost key, searched, cat had it.
Good. Extend. Why important? For work.
Inference, guessing unsaid.
Yes. Story implies cat played with the key.
Advanced skill.
For intermediate, infer emotions.
Tom frustrated, then relieved.
Exactly.
More practice texts?
Sure. Text 2. Healthy eating. Eat fruits and vegetables every day. They give vitamins. Drink water, not soda. Exercise too. Main idea?
Eat healthy for vitamins, drink water, exercise.
Vocabulary. Vitamins. Soda.
Soda, fizzy drink.
Yes.
This is long but helpful.
Keep going. Tip. Read subtitles on videos.
Like Netflix in English.
Builds reading speed.
Yes. Memory. I watched Friends with subtitles, learned slang.
Slang like hang out.
Casual talk.
Books with dialogue help.
Like plays or scripts.
Shakespeare simplified.
Romeo and Juliet, easy version.
Romantic story.
Themes, love, conflict.
Discuss after reading.
Yes. Online quizzes on books.
Sites like Quizlet.
Test understanding.
Motivating.
What about journals? Read personal stories.
Blogs on Medium.
Real experiences.
I read one about moving to new city. Learned homesick and adapt.
Homesick, missing home.
Common feeling.
For travelers.
Yes.
Let's role-play interview about reading habits.
You interview me.
Neo, how often do you read?
Every day, 30 minutes.
Favorite book?
The Kite Runner. Emotional, about friendship.
Why recommend?
Teaches forgiveness, culture.
Good. Your turn. Emma, hardest part of reading.
Long sentences.
Break them. Find subject, verb.
Helps.
Compound words.
Like notebook, note plus book.
Easy.
Prefixes, unhappy.
Not happy.
Builds vocab.
Synonyms. Happy equals glad.
From reading context.
Yes. Antonyms. Happy, sad.
Practice lists.
But in stories better.
Natural.
Tip. Read the same book twice.
First for story, second for details.
Deeper understanding.
I did with Charlotte's Web.
Animal story.
Friendship, life.
Touching.
Yes.
For kids, but adults too.
Timeless.
Okay, more on comprehension questions.
Who, what, where, why, how.
Infer, author's opinion.
In articles.
Bias, one-sided.
Critical reading.
Intermediate skill.
Important for news.
Fake news.
Check sources.
Reliable, like BBC.
Yes.
Read opinions, compare.
Builds thinking.
English plus critical skills.
Win-win.
Another story?
Read sci-fi. Dune. Learned desert, spice.
Adventure.
Movies too.
Read the book before the movie.
Compare.
Fun. Poetry for rhythm.
Haiku. Short.
Simple.
Nature themes.
Relaxing.
Read before bed.
Calms mind.
Better sleep.
Health benefit.
Reading reduces stress.
Fact.
Studies show.
Motivate more.
Groups on Facebook.
Share tips.
Community.
Support.
Less alone.
Yes. Apps, Duolingo stories.
Interactive.
Choose paths.
Engaging.
Like game.
Fun learning.
Podcasts with transcripts.
Read while listen.
Double skill.
TED Talks transcripts.
Inspiring topics.
Science, life,
Vocabulary rich.
but not too hard.
Choose beginner ones.
Okay.
Final tip, consistency.
Daily habit.
Small steps.
Big results.
Thanks, Neo. This was long but awesome.
Anytime. Practice reading every day.
I will. So that was today's conversation about improving reading skills in English.
We hope this episode helps you read more confidently and enjoy it.
Now we have a question for you.
What book or article are you reading right now in English?
Or what's your favorite reading tip?
Tell us in the comments. We love reading your comments, and they help us make better videos for you.
And if this conversation helped you, please subscribe to English Coffee Time.
Stay with us and practice regularly.
Little steps every day lead to big progress.
See you next time.
Right here on English Coffee Time. Keep practicing.